Everybody, so today's video is going to be a discussion video, and this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a really long time, and I don't know why it has taken me a long time. Actually, I do kind of know why. It's because this is a very touchy subject. Money is a very personal thing, and I completely understand that, but I feel like this is a discussion that needs to happen, and we need to talk about this. Because it's very fucking important, and yes, so we're going to talk about that today. So I wanted to make a video about not being able to afford Booktube, and I know that this, as I said, is a very touchy subject. Money is a very personal thing, but I feel like if people just open up just a little bit more, and it will help people out. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be talking about money, and as I said, it's personal, but I feel like if I talk about it, it will help other people who are probably going through this right now. So right now I only have one job, and that is being an author, and I get my checks every month, and sometimes they're really good checks and sometimes they're not so good checks. So sometimes I'm able to afford to buy books for the month, and then sometimes I'm not able to afford to buy books for that month, and that's just how it is. That's how it is for a lot of people. I've been talking to a few booktubers lately about this, and I've talked to a couple who actually were telling me that they were thinking about leaving Booktube because they simply cannot afford it anymore. And the thing with this is that you do not have to afford Booktube. You don't have to spend $100 a month on books. You don't have to spend $50 a month on books. You don't have to miss out on paying a bill because you want to have a book haul for that month. You do not have to afford Booktube. You don't. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says, like, in order to make videos you have to have content, you have to have things to show, you have to do that. Of course you can, and there's a big huge thing, and a lot of people may not know about it. I don't know, maybe if you don't know about it, it's called the library. Get it? There are a lot of libraries that are not like the ones that other people have. They're all different in a way, but a lot of times the libraries are free, and you will be able to check those books out, and you can take them home, read them, and if it's that much of a big deal to you to own them, then that's your personal thing. But I'm just trying to help out people who feel like they can't afford to Booktube. And that's my big suggestion is the library, because that's what I do. If you notice, 90% of my book hauls are all library books. And I have no fucking problem with it, because my bitch ain't got money right now to splurge on books. $100 a month. I don't think I've ever spent $100 on books, to be honest with you. I'm just naturally just not that type of person anyway. But I've never done that before. And books are fucking expensive, people. I mean, if you're a booktuber, you know this. If you're a viewer, then you know this. Books are fucking expensive, whether they're $10 or $11 for hardbacks, I mean for paperbacks, because that's how much they are now, fucking $11 to $12. And for the adult paperbacks, it's like $15, $16. And then for the YA or children's hardbacks, it's $17.99, $18.99, and that doesn't include tax. And then for the adult hardbacks, it's like $29. So they're expensive, and and if you can't afford to do it, if you can't afford to buy all of these books or buy these books, and if you feel bad because you're not able to go splurge on these books, please do not feel bad. It is not a problem. It's really not a problem. A lot of people do know this, but nobody really talks about it, is that Booktube does give off an unhealthy thing when it comes to it does have an unhealthiness when it comes to buying books, because people do spend loads of money on books a month, and it is kind of unhealthy. You're fucking lying if you say that it's not. And it does, you do give off all of that onto your viewers and onto other booktubers, and they feel like they have to do that, and that's just how life is. That's how things are. People react and then do things that other people are doing. It's just always been like that. But the whole point of this video is to let you guys know that you should not have to afford Booktube. This is something that's a hobby. This is something that you can do for fun. That's what it always is. Some people take this shit too fucking seriously and take it as a motherfucking job and whatever, you want to make money off of it, what the fuck ever. But it's a hobby still. And reading is a hobby, and it's something that we do. It's something that gives us joy. And why would you want to ruin that for yourself by thinking that you have to conform? Because you do not have to conform. And I've said this many times before, but you do not have to do what everybody else is doing. But again, the point is that you shouldn't have to go get a bill fucked up because you want to afford to buy books for the month. You should not feel bad because you can't afford to buy this certain book. You should not feel bad for this. You should not. Please do not feel bad for not being able to afford books, okay? Things are hard. Life is hard. People are going through things. You may be going through things right now, and you should not have to put that extra pressure on yourself to afford to go buy a fucking book. Like, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. You can go to libraries. You can go to used bookstores. And now these are just suggestions. Like, I get some people just don't like to go to used bookstores. They don't like to go to libraries. Then I'm sorry, but that's your problem. I'm giving out suggestions for people, and if you want to take them, you can take them. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. But you can go to used bookstores. You can go to yard sales. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of yard sales. You can go to thrift stores. Thrift stores are really good. I'm actually going to the Discovery Shop soon, and I will be seeing if they have some good books there. Maybe I'll bring you guys along with me. We'll see, because they're really creepy in there. They don't really like people like filming, but you know, we'll see. But that's what I do. I go to the library to get my books. I go to used bookstores to get my books. I go to thrift stores to get my books. It made me feel really, really bad when I was talking to my Booktube friends, and a couple of them were saying that they were gonna leave Booktube because they couldn't afford it. And it made me feel really, 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 really bad, because that's not what you should be doing. It's not how you should be feeling. It's not like oh my God, it really does bother me, you guys. It does really, really bother me. And I did ask them if I could talk about this, just to let you guys know that first. But it really, really does bother me. It does, because this is something that we do for fun, and a lot of people can't afford it, and that's the thing. That's just how it is, and we have to talk about it. Now, if nothing happens with this video, if I just get, you know, some people commenting and this video doesn't take off or anything like that, then fine. But at least I did what I could. But it's your job now that you're watching this video to share this video, share it on Twitter, and get people talking about it, because this is a big deal. This is a big deal, and it needs to be talked about. I did get a little bit personal in this video talking about money, because it is a very personal thing, but just getting a little bit personal can help someone. Trust me. Alright, so that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time with another video. Please share this video and get people talking about it, because it's very, very important, like I just said. Alright? Okay, and to the people again, you should not have to afford to make fucking videos about books. Alright, bye!